Yep, that's right. Another online dating website for furries. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be going over an online dating website called FurFling, an online dating website that's dedicated to those who are furries. So right off the bat, if this doesn't sound like the perfect online dating website for you, no worries, we got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience. And at the end of that quiz, it's going to let you know what the perfect online dating website is for you personally. Now, if you'd like to take this quiz, you can do so by jumping down into the description down below or by clicking the links popping up above my head right here. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So again, if you'd like to save yourself some money, check out that link in the description down below or by clicking the link that's popping up above my head right here. Now, in order to make this review a bit easier to comprehend, I've broken it down into these 5 categories. The first of which being the user demographics, then the ease of use, then the pricing, then the key features, and then the success rates. So without further ado, let's jump into #1 on my list, which is the user demographics. Now, right off the bat, this is obviously a website that is for furries. And if you're watching this video, you probably have already heard and know all about them. But just in case, furries are people who wear human-animal hybrid suits that often come with a whole personality to them. This hobby and lifestyle for some is so popular that there are actually several furry dating websites that are out there, believe it or not. And we actually do have a video that is the top 5 furry dating websites. So if you're wanting to check it out, go to the channel, check it out. As far as who can join the website, users will have to at least have an interest in the furry subculture. You can be either gay or straight or any other part of the LGBTQ+ community. You could just want to hook up or look for a long-term love. It doesn't really matter in that regard. With this being such a niche online dating website, you already know that the number of users is never going to be huge. And FurFling is one of those websites with only around 150,000 users. But honestly, that's not too bad considering the website only started in 2012. While it was difficult to find a gender or ratio breakdown, the furry movement itself is dominated by more males than females, with around an 80-to-20 ratio. And you can therefore expect about the same ratio when it comes to a website like this. I was also unable to find a breakdown of the age ranges of the users on the website as well, but I would actually guess that you can find users of all ages considering the furry movement actually started in the 1970s, which was over 50 years ago. Now this is going to move me on to #2 on my list, but before I did that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does help us out with the YouTube algorithm and we super duper appreciate it. And this is going to move me on to #2 on my list, which is the ease of use. The FurFling website has a very unique sign-up process. There is no app to use here and you cannot log in using a social media account. When signing up, you are taken to a single page where you'll need to fill in a fair bit of information about yourself. This includes a username, a password, your location, an email, your gender, the gender you are looking for, and when you were born. You will also need to upload your photo and check the tick box that confirms you have read the terms and conditions of the website. Note you will also have to include a profile picture and you cannot sign up if you do not have one. Also, as FurFling sends you a validation email that you will need to reply to, your email must be valid as well. When you do log in, you are taken to a general page. One of the tabs you will find here takes you to your profile. It's not a very long profile either. The only information you'll need to provide over and above what you already have is your height, weight, eye color, hair color, ethnicity, persona name, species, for example, if you are a wolf, fox, bird, rabbit, dragon. I am personally an abominable snowman. And there is also an About Me section and an I am looking for section. There's not a lot going on here when compared to other online dating websites and the extensive profiles they offer, but that's not always a bad thing. The essentials are certainly there for sure though. On a whole, talking about the site design, there isn't really anything spectacular to talk about. It's extremely functional, which is the best word I would use to describe it. It's bright enough thanks to its black, orange, and red color scheme that includes a simple menu system at the top of the screen that you will use to find your way around. The options on that menu include Profile, which will take you back to your profile, Messages, where you will find the messages you had sent and received, Media, where you can create photo albums and view them, Networks, this includes others you have hooked up with or hookup requests you sent or received, as well as a list of users you have visited your profile, Settings, here you can make adjustments to your account, notifications, and privacy settings, or you can upgrade your membership. And Search, you can't miss the big red button. This is where you launch all of your searches. Now, sure enough, I can tell you one thing, and it's that I definitely didn't think that I was going to find any users who were near me, considering I lived in a pretty small town. However, I was surprised to find that there were actually a few members who were near me. And I think that if you are using this website, you might actually be able to have that same amount of luck. And looking at the search engine, it's not actually really that impressive. The basic search options are what you were looking for, what the age range of the matchups returned should be, and what their location is, and you can specify country, state, and city. Additional search options include usernames, if they are online or not, if they have pictures or not, and the way you want your search to be returned to you, either a detailed list or in a gallery. You also have the option of saving the searches you make, but there are so few parameters to fill in that I don't really see a need for it. And as I have said, while the user base isn't massive on FurFling, I was able to find some matchups to follow up on. But how do you get in contact with them? One of the ways to reach out to other users on the website was by sending them messages. What I did find out though is that you can send other people messages only as a paying member. If you are a non-paying member, you can receive messages, you can see what the subject line of that message will be, but you actually can't open, read them, and reply to them unless you are a paying member. The other ways that you could communicate with some people include the ability to give them a wink. It's a way of flirting that's actually available on many other online dating websites as well. And if you give somebody a wink and they wink back at you, then you know there is some interest. Or you could request a hookup. That's just a way of saying that you really like to get to know somebody. If you receive a hookup request back, then you definitely know that you're both interested in each other. Now this is going to move me on to number 3 on my list, which is the pricing. But before I jumped into that, I did want to ask you guys our question of the day. And my question of the day today is, who is your favorite furry? Now they can be somebody who you personally know or somebody who is extremely famous. Let me know in the comments down below. Now again, this is going to move me on to number 3 on my list, which is the pricing. Now there are not that many membership features, if I'm being honest. I'll get into those later, but the most vital of all of the features that you're going to be utilizing when you do pay for that premium membership is the ability to actually reply back to messages and to send as many messages as you want. Now there's 2 different types of memberships on this website, that being the silver and the gold. The only difference between silver and gold is that as a gold member, if you do send a message to another user who is free, who shouldn't be able to reply back to you, they will have the ability to reply back to you specifically because you are paying for that gold membership and you had sent them a message. So let's talk about what each membership is going to cost you, starting with the silver membership. You can get a 3-day trial of the silver membership for $3, and if that's not canceled, you will be billed $19 per month. Or you could get a 3-month membership, which would cost you a total of $39 or $13 per month. Or you could get a 6-month silver membership, which would cost you $66 total or $11 per month. And now here's what a breakdown of the gold membership would be. That would be for a 3-day trial $5, and if that's not canceled, you will be billed $29 per month. Or you could get a 3-month membership at $72, which would be $24 per month. Or you could get a 6-month gold membership for a total of $99, which would be $16.50 per month. Honestly, I really do like that they have trial options for these memberships. I really wish that more online dating websites utilize stuff like this, because there are tons of websites that people will join and within 2 days they're like, this is terrible, this website's full of bots, this website is full of scammers, things like that. And so they know that and are able to actually cancel their membership and not lose a ton of money in doing so. I'm actually honestly kind of surprised with the membership prices on this website. I do think they're actually cheaper than typical other niche dating websites, so that's also a great thing too. But if you are going to sign up for any online dating website, I do highly suggest that you guys check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, be sure that you check out our deals page before you sign up for any online dating website. Now this is going to move me onto number 4 on my list, which is the key features of FurFling. Now these key features that I'm going to go over right now are going to be member specific features. So if you are a free user on this website, you are not going to be able to access these features at this time. First feature I'd like to talk about is the most important, which is instant messages and messaging through the email system. So while it's awesome to be able to send messages through their email message system, there's a system that also allows you to do it faster. The regular message system is basically like waiting for a return email. But as a member, you won't only have that message system accessible to you, but you'll also have an instant messaging system which can essentially operate as a private chat room. It's a much quicker way of getting to know somebody, that's for sure. The next feature they have that I think is worth mentioning is extra search options. Based on the search options that you have at your disposal on FurFling, there's honestly just not that many parameters that you can set as a regular user. Luckily, if you choose to become a member, you have a few more options that you can change if you want to. Those options are based off of your profile information, and they include things like your height, your weight, your eye color, your hair color, and other things like that. The next feature they have is the ability to upload extra photos onto your profile. As a member of FurFling, you can upload up to 100 photos to your profile. Better still, you can also see the photos of other members and the ones that they have uploaded as well. Regular users can only see somebody's profile picture. The next feature that members get access to is the ability to see who has viewed their profile. If you want to know who may have viewed your profile, as a member, this information is available to you. And the last feature they have is no restrictions on hookups. Unlike regular users, a member doesn't face any restrictions on the number of hookup requests that they can send to other users. Now this is going to move me onto number 5 on my list, but before I did that, I did want to ask you guys to be sure you are hitting like and subscribe. Seriously, it really does mean a lot to us here on YouTube and with YouTube's algorithm, and we super duper appreciate it. This is going to move me onto number 5 on my list, which is the success rates. Looking at the stats that are available to us, there are certain demographics that are going to do better on this website than other demographics. And the first most prominent one is that most of the users on this website do seem to come from the United States. So if you are located in the United States, and especially in a city, you're more likely going to have a better chance of finding other users on this website. With that being said, I was in a rural city. I was able to find users as well. Maybe I'm lucky, who knows? Outside of that, if you were looking at the gender ratio of the furry community in general, it's usually 80% men and 20% women. So if you are looking for women on this website and you are a man, you may be having a hard time doing this, seeing as for every woman on the website, she's more likely going to have at least 4 men to choose from. Now, with all that information being said, this website is completely free for you to sign up and browse. So if you wanted to do that before you sign up for a paying membership, I do actually suggest that you do that, because it'll give you a good air of if the website is good for you or not. And if you were even iffy on the trial but you still wanted to try it, they do offer that trial membership. Just be sure that you remember to cancel that membership before the trial ends. Now, with all that being said, if you still don't think that this is the perfect online dating website for you, no worries, we got a great solution for you, and that's by taking our online dating website quiz. This quiz is going to ask you some personal preference questions as to what you're looking for in an online dating experience. And at the end of that quiz, it's going to let you know what the perfect online dating website is for you personally. And after you've taken that quiz, be sure to check out our deals page. Our deals page hosts multiple different online dating website discounts for multiple different online dating websites. So if you'd like to save yourself some money, who the heck doesn't? Be sure to check out our deals page. Now, with all that being said, if you guys want to see some more content from us, be sure to check out the 2 that are popping up on the left and right here. And I did want to ask you guys again our question of the day, which was, who is your favorite furry, famous or not? Let us know in the comments down below. With that being said, if you guys could hit like and subscribe, super duper appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys here next time on Online for Love. See ya.